CII, much has been said about EHL, and I'm not here to talk about ITC Hotels. For that you are here, and I'm sure you will experience our hospitality. But what I'm here to talk about is the particular VET course for which all of you have come here, and what is it that this means to you? What is it that this means to your students when you go back? I am reminded of my school days, and this was in the 80s. I cleared in the mid 80s, I did my 12th. And that was the time I had to take a decision ki karna kya hai. We all underwent the same dilemma. And that was the time it was only either about engineering or about medical. And there was nothing else. There was no third option. So, and I said, listen, actually my mom wanted me to become a doctor. I never passed biology in my entire life. Anyone teaches biology here? Oh, God. Gotta be careful. So my answer sheets were actually read out as jokes in my class. So, and my teacher used to say, I've never seen such heights of creativity when it comes to biology from your end. So for me, medical profession was completely out. All the more, मेरे जीवन में मेरे ख्याल से शायद 30 या 32 नंबर से ज़्यादा कभी आए नहीं biology में. And when I used to cross the 30 mark milestone, मेरे लिए तो milestone ही था. So parent teachers meeting में my teacher used to say he's improving. My dad used to wonder कि क्या improvement है ये. Then my dad said, my dad is an engineer, so he said that, take up engineering. So he was with Telco, Tata's. Engineering में पढ़ना बहुत पड़ेगा. इसको रहने देते हैं. And then one fine day, I saw this magazine. It was not the age of internet, and I saw this magazine where I saw someone, dressed attired very professionally with a tie, etc. and all that. I said, this profession seems to be very, very interesting. And it was said something about, you work in a hotel and this is what you look like, etc. and all that. So that was my prompt to go and work in a hotel, where I was very fascinated that, I had to wear a suit, I had to wear a tie, etc. and all that. So that was my motivation to get into hotels. Was it the right thing to do? Probably no. Did we have a system at that time where somebody could tell us that this is what the profession has to offer, and if you do this, this is what happens in the initial part of your career. As you move, this is what happens, and ultimately, this is what you will ultimately become. So, I went and spoke to my class teacher, and the same biology teacher. I said, do you think I can ever become a doctor? She says, only if you want to contribute in reducing the population of the country. So, I said, okay. I said, listen, I don't think so, I'm made for engineering, but do you think I can do hotel management? She says, what is that? I said, hotel management, hotel mein kaam karna hoga, kuch to karte hi honge hotel wale. She says, I have no clue what they do, but I've never even heard of this, but if it is about public speaking, etc., you are a big introvert, you can never speak in public. So he says, my recommendation is be very thoughtful, करना क्या चाहते हो तुम? मैंने कहा यार medical होने वाला नहीं है, engineering तो भूल ही जाओ, तो यही option है, so let me go and at least go and take my chances. And that's how my career with hotels started. So it's been about 33, 34 odd years. I worked with hotels, through with hotels. Started with Taj, as one of our panel members here mentioned about Taj. Had some great experiences in the initial part of my career.